going on, y'all? We're back with our quick hero's journey. Just back from Whole Foods. Got some goodies. We're gonna go through a quick little run of some of the goodies I get from Whole Foods or whatever grocery store I go to, and why I think it is worth it to spend a little bit of extra to get organic. Now I know it's kind of a, oh, you're in California, like organic, man, whatever, man. But here's my theory here. So it's a touchy subject, but I think organic helps with just avoiding a lot of life's diseases and a lot of life's curveballs, because you'd be surprised how much shit is in our food that we don't know about. And especially when it's not organic, means that they're allowed to have GMOs, which are genetically modified organisms, in the food. Now, this isn't necessarily, it is bad, but why it's bad is because it's basically adding like an additional little thing to the food, which is a chemical, which is synthetic. Now, my belief is that a lot of the cancers in America and the world are caused by these chemicals, or just right here in this water that's just full of bad shit. So you gotta filter that, because they add fluoride, they add chlorine, they add these things that in theory it seems like it would help, but at the end of the day you're like, this is just poison. So you gotta be careful. But now this isn't organic, but another good move is just if you buy let's see here, where does it say? Right there, non-GMO. That at least means there's no genetically modified organisms. So at least if you get that, that is the first building block by Nature's Valley literally has GMOs. Goldfish has GMOs in it. There's a funny Family Guy episode where he's like, where Stewie's selling stuff at the farmer's market, and this kind of like LA-esque girl comes up, and Stewie's like, yeah, buy this, if you save from farm to table, they get stoked. And she's like, oh, is this from farm to table today? He's like, yeah. She's like, is there GMOs in it? So he's like, yep, packed full of GMOs. She's like, GMOs are bad. So it's funny how now it's kind of a trending topic, but why it's bad is good to know, and then it can help you to spend that $1 or $2 more to get the organic. So most of the 3/4 of this stuff right here is organic. So I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but this is my disease prevention, is buying organic bananas, organic nuts. Now really all that means is pesticides and other ways of creating the food. There weren't additional synthetic chemicals added, and it was grown in a way where you can trust that you're basically getting as close to you as you can to the food being grown like back in the old days or whatever, where there wasn't like, the vegetables weren't humongous due to the GMOs being added to grow them, etc. So, we got some dark chocolate here, organic dark chocolate, some organic avocados right here, organic jerky, organic applesauce, chocolate. These are not, these are organic. Bam, organic. See, and if it's organic and it's not good for you, like chocolate or, even wine. Supposedly wine's a new big thing where people are saying you should buy organic wine because it's the same thing. They got to grow the grapes, and if the grapes are being grown with added pesticides and synthesized chemicals, then how is that even different than food? It kind of isn't. So unfortunately you have to be on the organic train for wine as well. So and then we got Dave's Killer Bread. Now Dave's Killer Bread, this is probably the best stuff ever. It's getting a light here. Dave's Killer Bread. Let's give Dave a little shining moment here. So if you want the best bread ever, you get Dave's Killer Bread. Raising the Roof. Highly recommend that. Dave's Killer Bread. So, and look, organic, non-GMO. At least get non-GMO. The gold standard is now USDA organic, but at least non-GMO means there's no additional additives that are synthetic, that are basically like an additional chemical added that isn't natural. And a lot of times it's preservatives, it's flavorings. A lot of times it's in good intentions. And there was a while, I think, where they didn't really know the repercussions, but again, I'm gonna go back to my prior statement, which is kind of controversial, I think, but cancers and diseases are big in America and in the world, and it's no coincidence, I don't think, that a lot of it is, even if you're the healthiest person ever, it's kind of luck of the draw, because there's so much stuff in everything that you might as well just do your best to, get non-GMO and organic when you can, just to try to limit the exposure as best you can, because it's a free-for-all. Obviously, we got LaCroix, gotta have LaCroix. We got more Dave's bread. This is the Burgers Done Right bread. Burgers Done Right bread. Let's go into the fridge. I know you guys will hate me as I go to Whole Foods, but sorry, I'm a Whole Foods guy. I was going to Ralph's for a while. Now I'm a Whole Foods guy. Let's look in here what we got in here. So we got that bacon, spinach, deli meat, cheese, cantaloupes, half and half. And this is all organic. If it's not organic, it's at least non-GMO. So again, I could sound like a crazy person, and it's okay to indulge every now and then, but I think if your basis of your nutrition and food, drinks, etc., at least is non-GMO, you're doing yourself a huge service health-wise. So, all right, that's I guess a little trap tip. I'm gonna finish putting away my groceries. Thanks for stopping by on another hero's journey. Till next time, peace.